Hi, everyone. My name is Yawa Hansen-Quao, and I just want to say thank you for signing up for the 52-day Renew Challenge. Now, before we get started, I want you to be prepared. We're starting October 1st, and I want you to set yourself up for success. So I'm shooting this quick video to let you know three ways that I think anyone who's in the challenge can really succeed. All right. So, for those of you who know my personal story, I started this 52-day challenge as a personal journey of transformation. I was reading in the Bible the story of Nehemiah and felt really inspired by the notion that it took him only 52 days to rebuild the broken walls of Jerusalem. So I began to think to myself, how can I transform my body, which the Bible teaches is the new temple, right? So this is not a spiritual experience for many of you. For me, it started off as such. So that's what started this journey, and I began to just dig into what I felt God was leading me to do, and that resulted in this renew process that I'm privileged to share with as many of you who have signed up. Now, I did the Renew Challenge over a 3-month period. I started with 52 days of very strict eating, very strict personal practices, and very strict things that I'm going to teach you through the challenge. Then I did the challenge again. So I did over 100 and something days of this, and I dropped a lot of weight quickly. I want to encourage you, number one, if you're preparing for this challenge, visit your doctor first. Get a sense before you make any drastic changes to your nutrition. Please consult a physician, especially if you have some sort of health diagnosis. When I started this journey, I was taking medications for diabetes, for high blood pressure, and for high blood cholesterol. And so I did see my doctor before I started making changes to my diet. Now, the Renew Challenge is more than just diet. It's more than just nutrition. And in fact, we don't start nutrition until around the second or third week. So you have time to book an appointment to go see your health practitioner and really get a sense of what's going on in your body. And I say this because each of us may be dealing with different things. Maybe you're here on the challenge because you want to lose weight. Maybe you're here because you want to reverse disease. Maybe you're here just to get greater discipline. Whatever it is you're here for, I want you to not make drastic physical changes to your diet without consulting a physician. So that's number one in terms of preparation. The second thing, I really emphasize hydration throughout this challenge. One of the things that I noted when I was working with a wellness coach at the beginning of my journey is that many of us are severely dehydrated, and that really forms the basis of a lot of the malfunction that we see in our bodies. So I want to encourage you to get a bottle. Uh, Preferably a bottle that has measurements on it so you can see how much water you're consuming on a daily basis. So this is my jug. I know that if I fill this up, this would satisfy at least 2 liters of water per day, right? I have one that's a little bigger than this as well. So again, if you can find a way to measure your water intake throughout the 52-day challenge, that'll be wonderful because it really does help us stay track on our hydration goals. We encourage everyone to drink at least 2 liters of water a day. It's the secret to good skin. It's the secret to getting all the toxins out of your body. So please, if it's possible for you to get a bottle that's graduated so that you know how much you're drinking on a daily basis, it'll be really useful to your journey, right? We make a commitment to drink at least 2 liters of water daily and a commitment to move our bodies for at least 20 minutes a day, right? And movement for me doesn't have to be in a gym. It doesn't have to be in some fancy place. In fact, I'm standing in my home office, and I'm standing because usually when I'm working and all of that, I take a break and just do exercises, maybe raise my hands a few times, do a few squats, do something. Just move for 20 minutes a day. It doesn't have to be in a gym. It doesn't require equipment. It's just you and your body moving and breaking a sweat. Okay. They say sitting is the new smoking. So a lot of us are living such sedentary lifestyles that it really affects our ability to let our bodies function optimally. So, step number one, please see a doctor before you make drastic changes to your nutrition. And we're not starting with nutrition until later on in the journey. So, you'll have at least a week or two to book your appointment and see what's happening in your body. Understand what's happening with your blood pressure, understand what's happening with your hemoglobin, your weight, etc. So we can track this journey and make sure we're making progress, right? Second, measure your water. We want to commit to at least 2 liters a day. If it means just buying two 1 liter jugs of water or bottles of water and making sure you finish them daily, that might be what you do. And the third thing is record. This is the journal that I use throughout my journey. And it's really useful because I can go back and see exactly what I was thinking, what I was feeling. I mean, this is filled with notes. If I had a dream, I would document it. If I was struggling with an appetite for something, I would write it down. Journaling is your friend throughout a journey like this. This is a journey of transformation. And what you don't document, you soon forget and lose. So it's been useful to me to be able to go back to this journal over and over and see where I started when I was 126 kilos and see where I am now when I'm weighing about 85. So I really, really want you to do these three things. Please don't make drastic changes to your nutrition without seeing a doctor, getting some labs, getting a sense of what's going on in your body, because I am not a health professional. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm someone who's learned things that is going to be sharing, and I want you to make wise choices for your personal situation. And then, secondly, please commit to hydration, 2 liters of water every day, and commit to 20 minutes of movement. And it can be as easy as just squatting in front of your desk for 20 minutes and then doing up arm reps. I now have 2 kilo weights that I use. So sometimes I add these 2 kilo weights, and I don't have a gym membership. I am not working with a personal trainer, but I am getting results because I'm committing to a minimum of 20 minutes of movement every day. So if you want to win on this 52-day challenge and see lots of transformation, these are the three things that I recommend. Check with a health professional, manage your water and movement, and journal the process. I hope that each of you will find a journal, a place that you're putting all of your learning, all of your growing, and all of your tracking in, so that together we can look back on November 22nd and say, wow, this is how far I came. So I can't wait to see you all in our kickoff meeting on October 1st. Remember, everything that we do virtually is recorded. And so if you miss it, you'll be able to catch up with it at another time. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to put them in the group. My colleague Daisy will be helping me manage the correspondence, but I am looking forward to a wonderful journey with each of you. And I thank you again for saying yes to this transformative journey. Thank you. Mwah.